everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are building a mermaid hideout. You can just ignore the little cam on the side. This is not me doing the voiceover, this is me doing the stream, which you can kind of see because it's sped up really quickly. So yeah, please just ignore that. Let's talk about the build now. My first idea was to turn this into a cave, but that didn't really work out, so I cut most of it out of the footage that you are seeing here, and then later decided on a different idea. Here I am doing the entrance right now. I wanted the mermaid to be able to swim in, but I will add that later. And here I am adding the ruin pieces from the Realm of Magic stuff pack. I've never tried building a house out of stuff that is in debug, so I had a lot of struggles with this, but I think it turned out pretty okay. And here I am placing some windows, which was also difficult because usually I have more creative freedom with where I want the windows to be placed and which sizes I want. But here, of course, because of the debug items I used, I had to kind of stick to what I already got. Then I, of course, had to pick out a wallpaper, and I used the base game one, and I basically put it everywhere. This stony kind of base game wallpaper. Then I decided I wanted to put a bigger entrance because I've kind of wanted to stay within the shapes of the debug items again, and I changed out the windows so it wouldn't look that weird from the inside. And now I'm placing the stairs. The layout of that was pretty difficult as well. My idea for the entrance into the main living area was to kind of have a covered walkway. I know that there's the bookshelf door, but I didn't want to use that because it would be weird to have a bookshelf like in the middle of this room. It would be kind of obvious, so I tried to cover it with the plant curtain from Blooming Rooms kit. So your Sims should still be able to walk through that with no problems at all. It's just a little bit hidden that way. I ended up placing the stairs in the back right corner. This way you would have to walk through the entire rest of the house to get to the upstairs part. The layout was kind of difficult. I usually don't build houses that are box-shaped, so I was really having trouble to figure out how to do everything. I tried to stay within the mermaid kind of vibes with everything, with all of the furniture that I picked out. Please tell me in the comments if I accomplished to do that. Because I had this little nook in the back here, I decided to do a built-in wardrobe, and I tried to keep it in blue tones as well, still keeping with the mermaid theme. Yeah, just placing a little bit more of decor with the plants as well. I tried to pick plants that looked kind of underwatery to me. For the lamps, I tried to stay off the grid because I thought it would be weird to have functioning electricity in a place like this. So it's just candles everywhere. Here I am doing the bathroom, which might be a little bit unnecessary since the sim living here is supposed to be a mermaid. But yeah, I just wanted to include everything so this would be a functional build. This is the kitchen area. I started by putting a lot of cabinets and then filling the rest with the appliances. Again, still trying to stay within the mermaid theme, having everything be in blue tones. And just adding a little bit of details to the bathroom, which I haven't done previously. Here I am resuming the kitchen, just putting a little bit more stuff in it, and upper cabinets as well, of course. Unfortunately, since I used the debug items for the outside of the house, none of the lower level rooms have any windows. And here I am changing the entrance. I wanted it to be a little bit bigger and blend in a little more. And I also decided that I wanted this part to be covered instead of the other part because there's a ladder in there and that would be pretty obvious for anyone looking. So I just wanted them to see like it was covered and they wouldn't be interested in that. And here I'm trying an attempt for the roof. The roof was kind of hard for me because of this shape. It was a very weird shape and I tried to complement the windows with the roof. It took me forever to figure out how to do that. So yeah, just give me a minute to complete that. I think the way it ended up looking like is not that bad. So yeah, just trust the process, please. I also added some more walls where, like, inside of the decals that I got from Debug. And then because the roof was clipping a little bit, just adding some decoration to cover that up. Because if you can see it, it's not there. I also used this little window to add a little balcony because I thought the space is big enough for a balcony. I just raised the platform so it would be the exact same height as the debug thing and added some stairs on the inside. And I repeated the same thing on the other side, of course. Then I also added some other curtains and some more plants, just decorating everything everywhere as much as possible. And I also added a desk to the bathroom. I am placing stones around the pond to kind of hide the edge. I will resume that later though. I also changed the layout of the kitchen again. I kind of needed more space, so I stole a little bit from the living room. In the middle of the stairs, I decided I put a little plant just to kind of make it cuter, make use of the space. And now I am doing the living room again, still keeping with the same theme. Everything is supposed to be blue. And I also tried putting some plants in here and a fireplace because, well, if you just come in through the water, maybe you're cold, maybe the mermaid isn't, but maybe the mermaid's friends are humans, who knows? And maybe they just want to get a little bit cozy in front of the fireplace and try to dry. Or maybe the mermaid needs help drying and can just lay in front of the fireplace or sit on one of the couches, who knows? And of course, a lot of pictures of water. I think if you're a mermaid, you must really like water. All right, here I'm placing 1,000 stones around the outside of the pool. The idea is to hide that this is a pool. Unfortunately, this needs to be a pool for it to be functional, for a mermaid to be swimming in it. But since this shape looks nothing like a natural water, I tried covering it up with stones. This took forever. I don't recommend it. If you want this look, just go on the gallery and download my house that I built. It's on the gallery for you. I will talk about that again later, where you can find it, but don't do this. This took This didn't just take time, it also burned every nerve that I had, so don't do this. Yeah, I also tried to turn these stones around every time, just to try and mix it up, make it look like I didn't just place 4 stones of the exact same stone around the pond everywhere. If this seems to you like it's taking a long time to watch this, you don't even want to know how long it took me to do this, because this footage is still sped up and I cut a bunch of it out. So yeah, you're just gonna have to be patient, but not even close to as patient as I was. But look, we're done, and now we're just decorating the pond a little bit with some flowers and greenery, and I also put some VFX effects into the pond. In case you don't know, these are not things you can interact with, they're just VFX, so they will show up in your game, but like the ducks and fishes, they won't interfere with your sim. They're just there to make it look like a real pond. And now I'm placing a bunch of ivy on the walls. I thought since this is supposed to look abandoned, there would probably be plants growing up the walls. This also took a very long time. This is, by the way, the cottage living ivy. And I also replaced the railing that I have here with the one out of debug. I thought it kind of fits the style. Then I'm just placing some terrain paint to make everything blend together a little bit and make it look more realistic, because obviously underneath the shrubs there would not be any grass growing, so just to blend that in, I just placed dirt underneath everything. And then also putting a little bit of decoration in the backyard. I put some graves here because when I was filming this, Life and Death was still very new. I don't have the pack, but I do have some graves. And I thought, this is a church, there would be graves there. And this is the finished result. This is the outside, and here you can see the entrance. This is what you can see from the living room, from the entrance room. There's a little fish bowl in the middle and a fish on top of the thing. And this is the kitchen and dining room area. And then when we walk up the stairs, This way we have a little balcony, and there's the bathroom. And then we have the bedroom with a desk and another little balcony. And this is the back of the build. So if you would like to download this build, you totally can. It's up on my gallery under Yaripu. Just type in the ID and you will find it, and I only used 5 packs in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this again, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye!